Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a small African village by the sea, there lived a wealthy young man called Sonny and his beautiful wife Mira. Their marriage took place on a beautiful day like no other because they were very much in love. Did they live happily ever after? Well, watch on to find out how life treated them. Before Mira married Sonny, Sonny was considered the most handsome man in the whole village, and nearly all the young maidens wanted him to notice them. The children in the village also loved Sonny because he was always cheerful, kind, and friendly. For Sonny, long before he openly declared his love for Mira, he had noticed her and made up his mind that she would be his wife some day. This was because he was impressed by her gentleness and kindness. She did not openly chase after him like the other maidens, and she was also very beautiful. Now, Mira had a half-sister called Gubi. Gubi was very jealous when Sonny chose Mira over her because she had also been very interested in getting his attention. Gubi's mom and Mira's mom were the two wives of one of the village elders. Mira was a twin, but her twin sister had died at the tender age of 4. Gubi, on the other hand, was an only child. Gubi's mom was jealous that Mira married Sonny, and she plotted with her daughter how they would upset Sonny and Mira's marriage. When he sees her true colors, he will send her packing, said Gubi's mom. She cannot even cook as well as you, and she's not even as beautiful as you. Her mother must have given her some charms to use on him. Otherwise, why would he go for her when she wasn't even looking his way? One day, Gubi's mom prepared a delicious meal of pounded yam and vegetable soup. She packed some in a bag and gave it to her daughter. Go and visit Mira, and here is some food for both of you. Tell her I cooked her favorite food. There are 2 packs of food, though. One in the orange bag is for you, and the one in the blue bag is for Mira. Make sure you don't mix it up. The one in the orange is yours, not the one in the blue, oh. A word is enough for the wise. Yes, Mom. I will not eat the food in the orange. Gubi understood that her mom must have put something different and not nice in Mira's food, so she was careful to take note of her mother's instructions. On arrival in Mira's house, Gubi greeted her sister as though they were best friends and relayed her mom's message. The 2 ladies set out the meal and sat down to eat at the dining table. Just then there was a knock on the door. Mira's mom had also come for a visit. Oh, Mom, you've come on time. Come and join us for the meal. Gubi's mom prepared it and sent it to me. Oh, that's very thoughtful of her. You girls, enjoy your food. I had a big meal before going to the market. Girls, please, quickly help me take this shopping to the kitchen before you eat. As soon as the girls left the dining room, Mira's mom quickly exchanged the plates of food which had been dished out into similar plates. When the ladies returned, they started eating, not knowing what Mira's mom had done. Mira was now eating Gubi's food, and Gubi was eating Mira's food. They both ate with relish, and after a pleasant afternoon, Gubi returned home convinced that she had carried out her mother's plans to the letter. But 2 days later, Gubi became very ill and had big boils all over her face and body. She was rushed to the herbal doctor, who gave her medicine to cure her fever. He, however, told them that the boils would take a very long time to disappear and would leave permanent scars all over her body. He said that she must have eaten some of the leaves of a poisonous plant that was sometimes mistaken for vegetables. Had she not taken the antidote on time, the situation would have been worse. The boils were so disfiguring, unpleasant, and painful that Gooby could not bear to look at herself in the mirror, and she hid herself away from her friends. She cried and cried every day. I warned you not to eat the wrong food. Why did you not follow my instructions? But mother, you're very wicked. I followed your instructions. How can you let this happen to me? I gave Mira the food in the blue container. I served myself the one in the orange container as you instructed. Maybe you mixed it up. Of course I did not mix it up. Someone must have swapped the food. But Mom, we were together. I'm the one who dished the food and put the plate in front of her. And the only person that came was Mira's mom, and we went to put her shopping in the kitchen. That was all. Mama Mira came? Why didn't you tell me she was there? She's the one who swapped the food then. You should have been more careful. Ah, mother, the evil you planned for Mira's daughter backfired to me. It's back to sender. I don't know why I deserve an evil mother like you. Why? Why did you teach me these evil things? Mira has always been nice to me, but you never liked Mira. When we were younger, I liked her. She was my best friend, but you kept saying bad things about her and about her mother. You have been lying to my father about them too. Now look at the reward of your wickedness, how it has affected me in this way. You have ruined my life, mother. At that moment, Gooby felt a huge slap on her face. Keep quiet, foolish girl. Was I not doing it for your own good? So that you could get Sonny back. Now look at your face and body. They are scarred. It's not my fault too. Gooby and her mother did not know that Gooby's dad was standing outside the window and he heard the whole conversation. He was shocked and disgusted and silently walked back to his hut, wondering how he could have made the mistake of marrying such a heartless woman as his second wife. He passed by the hut of his first wife, Mama Mira, and warned her not to trust Mama Gooby ever again, and to also warn Mira to be very careful of her stepmother and half-sister. A week later, he called a family meeting of Mira, Sonny, Mama Mira, Mama Gooby, and Gooby. Gooby did not want to come because her boils were so much all over her face. But her father insisted, and everyone was there. I have been extremely sad for the past 2 weeks over the health of my daughter. And last Thursday, I was on my way to visit her in her apartment when I heard her mother and talking and saying some shocking things. Mira, my darling daughter, did Gooby give you some food last week when she visited you before she became ill? Yes, father. What colors were the containers the food came in? They were blue and orange, father. Yes, that's exactly what I heard. One of the containers was poisoned and was meant for you, Mira. If you had eaten it, you would have had all the boils that Gooby now has on her body. Her mother planned it that way. I know what happened, my husband, said Mira's mom. I branched on my way to see my daughter that day, and they were sitting at the table. I told them to put the shopping away in the kitchen. I don't know why I did it, but I just exchanged the plates of their food on the table. I don't know why I did it. And even afterwards, I wondered to myself, why did I do such a thing? But, for the past 20 years we've lived together in this house, Mama Gooby has never liked me, and she has never liked my daughter. But what an evil thing for her to think of doing, to poison my daughter. That was very, very evil. Well, I heard her full confession, said Mira's dad. She planned to poison my precious daughter, Mira. Therefore, she can no more be my wife. I will let you remain in this compound only because of our daughter. I warn you to be very careful, you treacherous woman. If any mysterious calamity ever befalls any member of my family, the whole village will be told of what you have done. Meanwhile, we will just keep it a family secret, but from henceforth, I only have one wife, and that is Mama Mira. You, Mama Gooby, from henceforth, must never cross over from your hut beyond the borderline that is my hut. You must never be seen near me or near Mira and her husband. Is that understood? Mama Gooby was sobbing, and Gooby was doing the same. She was on her knees and pleading, but her husband did not relent. Well, unfortunately, Gooby never married, and she remained slightly disfigured for many years. But eventually the boils were dried up and she grew up to her normal self again. Mira and Sonny, however, had 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and they lived happily ever after.